Year and happy birthday, Kip.
To all the I don't know the words. It's a Scottish. It's a Scottish limerick.
Old Lang Syne.
To we and celebrate ye drink. I don't.
Right.
It's Scottish. That's all I know. Happy 2026, guys.
Yeah.
I am a year older. I'm a New Year's baby, so I turned 43.
Ooh, she's old now.
You're
she's
older
almost
than me.
as old as me.
It's scary. The young people, if young people listen to this, your generation is scary. They're freaking out turning 25. I don't know what you're going to... You know what my cousin Sequoia said? They're like, if we get old, let's just ourselves. I'm like, okay. Yeah, you do that. So what age are you thinking about leaving the world? Is it going to be 30?
Probably.
Is that when you need to like, it's too disgraceful to live and you need to end your life? So
I don't know. 40 is the new 30 anyway, so
whatever. It doesn't matter. I don't
matters
care.
to me.
I don't care. I just trying to have a better quality of life. In light of my sister passing, I've been doing my New Year's resolution very well.
Getting healthy, y'all.
I haven't smoked since New Year's Day, and I've lost 4 pounds already.
Wow,
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Oh my God. She's on the treadmill in her gym at night too. I don't even know who she is anymore.
I made the mistake of letting in somebody at the gym. I shouldn't have did that. I was by myself.
You're lucky they didn't kill you.
I know. I said, you're not going to chop me up, right? And he's like, no. And so
he said it just very casually like that. Just no.
like a killer would tell you,
Right.
But I let him in, and I was working out with some guy in my gym late at night because I'm a night person, so it was like 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
So now won't even have to worry about it. We've seen those videos of that woman letting in someone in her gym and getting attacked. You've seen that? I
think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Not me.
Yeah, I don't like people watching me when I work out, do stuff like that.
I don't care. I just I don't know.
I want to be ugly at home doing my workout, watching some.
Well, we all know that.
Documentary.
All these women wearing these trending booty tights and stuff at the gym. It doesn't matter. I slept with people at my gym all the time, and I was wearing sweats. Guys want to imagine what's going on underneath there, wearing
the
makeup.
Mystery.
I got hit on the most, and I wasn't doing that
wearing
much.
Sweatpants and no makeup.
Yeah, all these bitches wearing makeup and just looking whatever, like thirst traps. They're gonna go for you anyway. It doesn't matter what you wear.
That's true.
But anyway, so Happy New Year. So 2025 recap, y'all. One word, Trump 2.0. I looked it up. Pop cultural moments. Beyonce won the historic Grammys with her best country album.
Oh, God,
the viral La Boo Boo is a toy trend. The La Boo Boo.
Oh, those little weird.
Do you know anybody who does
things?
that?
No, my nephew doesn't even have one.
Good. It's just,
I've heard of adults having them. I know an adult or two that has them.
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce engagement. Who gives a fuck?
I think she should dump him.
Katy Perry went to the moon. Okay, she's an astronaut, or she went to the space or something.
To the space.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what else. And there's the viral 6'7" social media trend.
I
still don't know what it is.
I don't get it either. I looked it up. I looked up YouTube videos of some kids trying to explain it, and it doesn't even make sense for how big it is.
Do they even know what it means? They just say the word and they laugh.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be our generation 69 or something, maybe. I don't know.
I think they were talking about a basketball player or something that was 6'7" or something that didn't he score a goal?
See, even I don't know. And then
I'm half remember what I read.
And then of course, also to end the year, the wonderful Diddy trial and documentary. So that's just a brief recap of 2025.
Yeah.
Quite a year.
There was a lot of Epstein stuff. Documentaries came out as well. Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's get into it. The movie that we're reviewing is Bloody New Year. This is my pick, and it was filmed in 1987. So I'm going to do a brief recap of what was going on in 1987. The top pop culture moments. The Dirty Dancing and Fatal Attraction came out. Okay, Michael Jackson's Bad album, Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction.
Love Axl Rose.
Did you
not
get
now,
that?
But not as a child, not in 1987.
But you bought it later?
later. I think my
Is
brother
that
gave
one of
it
the
to
albums
me.
that? Oh, what was that? You're talking about you bought something. Your mom was like,
Oh yeah,
"What are you doing?"
that was one of the Use Your Illusion albums.
Oh, okay.
When we went on a family trip to Target, and when we were in line, my mom's like, "Oh, what tape is that?" Tape. I think it was a tape or tape or a CD. And she looked at the back, and one of the songs was "Back Off, Bitch."
Yeah.
And she was like, "Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I don't remember not getting it because I still had it somehow.
Right.
So
My
I don't know where I
parents
got it
listened to
from.
Guns N' Roses. They had a Guns N' Roses single, and I've
A
played
single.
on. Yeah, a
Which
single.
one?
Don't you cry
Oh, yeah.
tonight.
That's a good song.
Don't you cry. It's gonna be a pretty baby. Don't
not what he
you
says.
cry. Yeah, Don't You
okay.
Cry Tonight. That was the single that I played all the time that my parents bought.
That's very good.
Also, Aretha Franklin gets inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, first black woman to be inducted. And the launch of MTV Europe.
Oh, wow.
Cool. And then Reagan said, "Tear down this wall, Gorbachev," like the Berlin Wall, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, baby Jessica gets rescued from a well.
Oh, right. Oh, my God.
I was too young to experience that, but apparently
I remember hearing about it, though.
some baby
I stayed
got
away
in a
from
well.
wells.
Yeah.
Not that I was encountering a lot of them where we lived,
They
but
freed the battered toddler. She
battered
was saved. All right.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on in 1987. So, yes. So this is the movie I picked. Do you want to go ahead and get right into it as far as Bloody New Year from 1987?
sure. Rotten Tomatoes, there was no review percentage for it, but the audience gave it a 24%. IMDb gave it a 4.5 out of 10. Letterboxd gave it a 2.5 out of 5. Some background. Bloody New Year was also known as Time Warp Terror and Horror Hotel. It's a British 1987 supernatural horror film directed by Norman J. Warren. He also did Satan's Slave, 1976, Prey, 1977, and Terror, 1978. He's also known for sex comedies such as Outer Touch, also known as Outer Spaced and Spaced Out from 1979. But Bloody New Year was his last because of his bad experience, which I will explain in the fun facts.
Ooh. Yeah, and this was part of the movie that he wanted to get away from the stereotype of him like just doing the sex films, which I kind of want to look up. I know
I want to see him too.
Like,
I'm
what's
like,
going
sex
on?
comedy.
Because I love porn with like a storyline and horrible acting.
Yeah.
It's not necessary, but it makes it that much more
It's
bad
like, why are you even
and degrading.
doing this? But
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
I have box office and budget. The budget was around 90,000. Did you find something different?
I got 60.
Oh,
Okay.
I didn't even put my source. I could not find a mention of the box office earnings other than that it had a theatrical release in the UK and went direct to video in the US in 1987.
And through all the years of the video release, it is reported that by 2023 it has banked 222,000 pounds.
Okay.
So
I'm glad you found that then.
Yeah, so it's still making money, I guess.
Good.
Through its raising cult following as far as VHS and however people find it. Yeah.
Okay. Fun facts that I found on IMDb and Wikipedia. Warren, the director, commented negatively on this film. In one interview, he described Bloody New Year as a, quote, very terrible experience for me. In fact, it turned out to be a bloody nightmare. We had the wrong producers on that film, and they didn't know anything about horror. So the film lacks in every department, and by the end of it, my heart just wasn't in it. I could tell.
No, I can't. I thought it was great. I don't know.
I could tell more in the beginning, but that's not where he was losing it. But
wow,
I don't know.
It's kind of interesting. Like when we did Tatsuro, that production was like riddled with like people quitting, and it was just a nightmare.
I
and
forgot about
but
that.
it got made. Like
they still did
behind
it
the scenes, huh?
Yeah.
Just like I remember Whitney Houston's last album, like it's alright. I'm okay. Like they were talking about like behind the scenes, what a nightmare it was to make her final album because she was just out of it.
Oh, because the drugs.
She was just out of it, but like we got what we got, and it was still great. Even Whitney at her 10% is anyone's 100%.
That's true.
You know,
Whitney had the magic.
The magic.
He added that the producers, quote, wanted to make the film cheaply and terribly quick, and that was to the detriment of the music and sound effects. In another interview, Warren criticized the music, stating that it just doesn't work. He added, on the second day of dubbing, I must confess I gave up on the film. I just run out of fight, and I just sat there and let them go through the motions. He also said that his experience on Bloody New Year put him off making any more films, as we said.
Wow, is that bad, huh?
Yeah. He also said that the idea for the movie came from a real life event that happened involving a Scottish island contamination due to a disease control experiment gone wrong. They did not elaborate on that, but I am interested.
So, okay, so that's interesting to hear as far as just the music, because getting into that, I thought the music was done very well, and apparently he gave up on that.
I liked it too. Yeah,
The
I thought
score,
I thought it was decent.
The score is by Mick Magnus. He's a composer and keyboardist. He produced many albums with his own band called Enid, whatever you want to call that. And his genre can be described as cult symphonic music, or British progressive rock. If you look up his stuff, just think Pink Floyd.
That's funny. I said, well, like there was also that band Cry No More. They opened up.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you say? Enid.
I haven't got to that. I'm talking about the score.
Oh, sorry.
So the score, that's the guy who did the score.
Yeah.
And the movie had many playful tracks done by Cry No More, with notable songs like When Love Is Not Enough and Recipe for Romance, which was composed by Nick Magnus. And there was also songs like Caveman Rock. It's like a light punk. And in the movie, there's performances from the band members of Cry No More by Kes Kronk and Tony Fernandez. And Nick Magnus is kind of like a side contributor to the band. He's not like an official member, but he has worked with Cry No More as far as performing. Gotcha. You can find their music on Bandcamp. Like, you won't find any music videos, I was trying to find something.
Oh.
And so it's titled as Performing in the Pubs of Tickenham in Royal Albert Hall and Back to the Pubs of Tickenham. Or Twickenham.
Did you say Tickleham?
Twickenham.
Twickenham.
How do you say that? Twickenham.
Twickenham.
Twickenham, London.
Is anybody from Twickenham, London?
Anyone from Twickenham
Anybody
went to the pub and see them perform?
Yeah. I really like them a lot. I thought it was giving I really like Cry No More. I thought it was like giving Pixies and Crowded House, you know? I was just
good. It was fun.
And then they got into the movie and I was like, oh. Okay. At least the music was good.
So that's the music. There's a little background. All right. So there's a group of young friends, Leslie, Janet, Spud, Rick, and Tom, and one American, Carol. They're all British. They're enjoying a summer day at what do they call it? A fun... They don't call it a carnival. They call it
what did they call it?
a fun fair.
Fun fair?
A fun fair. A fun fair. So they're enjoying a summer day at a fun fair. And then they get involved with some boys that are harassing the American. They all flee
on the Tilt-A-Whirl.
On the Tilt-A-Whirl.
I love that ride.
Yeah. So they're fleeing the trouble. They set out on a small sailboat that they steal. Their boat strikes a rock, forcing them to swim ashore to a nearby remote island.
That was a wild escape, but go ahead. Yeah.
Yes. So, on the island, they discover an abandoned hotel adorned in New Year's Eve and Christmas decorations. But it's July.
It's summer.
Do you know people who leave their tree up all year?
I'm about to be one of them.
I am. I love my tree.
I love my tree too.
I love my tree.
We should post our tree. I know you already posted yours. I didn't post mine.
I'll post it again. I don't give
It's
a fuck.
technically January 11th.
Yeah.
But I don't
mine's
care.
a real tree. I still have it. It's hanging on.
Yeah. Mine is fake.
But I knew a woman that used to babysit me when I was younger. This country woman, and she would take us to softball games, and she had this one room that was closed off, and she had shag carpeting, and I opened the door, and it was the room with the tree.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just like you don't go in the Christmas room.
The Christian
It's like it's probably
Christmas.
like the parlor that stays nice that no one messes up.
It's like the guest.
You know what I mean?
It's like the foyer.
Like
or
like
something.
you have a place where you watch TV and stuff, and I was
The
sitting on
den.
I was sitting on the Papa San with shag carpeting, and there's this room that was just like the parlor with the tree that just, no one went in.
It's like the bathroom that has like the nice guest towels you're not supposed to touch. You know?
That is the dumbest thing. I'm sorry I judge people who have candles and towels they don't use.
Yeah,
light your candles.
Use it. I have them all in there.
And fake flowers. I judge people with fake flowers.
Yeah.
Like it's sorry.
Do I have any fake flowers? No, I have
Just
all
buy the
real
real
half
flowers.
dead
I know
ones.
it's
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
Summer.
So they seek shelter because the boat gets flooded, and if they go in, and they only find there's no one there. There are staff that goes in and out that kind of disappear. There's staff and party goers that appear briefly then vanish. Objects move on their own. So yeah, the hotel appears to be trapped, and the time warp set in 1959. And I just for fun, I wanted to talk about what's going on in 1959. All right, the debut of the Barbie doll.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
that's a big year.
a big
Raising
year.
the Sun premiered on Broadway. I love that. First Grammy ever. The first Grammy thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
event.
Event.
Yeah.
The first Grammys, first
Okay.
annual Grammys. And then the day music died. Buddy Holly, Rick Valens, and the Big Bopper all died in plane crashes that year.
Yeah.
And Disney, when it was still good, came out with Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, that man.
Yeah.
That's when that came out.
Yeah,
I don't know why I thought it
1959.
was like the 70s or 80s
Really?
because that's when I saw it when I was a kid.
Well, yeah, it
But-
came out earlier.
Yeah.
So, and then politically, Fidel Castro, he was making moves, and then Alaska and Hawaii become states. So that's what happened in 1959.
Dang.
All right. So yeah, so they're in a time warp in 1959. So there's resident ghosts, strange forces, just things going on. And early on in the movie, there's strange sightings like a ghostly music performers appearing on the stage and then they vanish.
Yeah, they have like a little
Yeah.
event room with a stage.
Yeah, and that's where Cry No More is performing and disappearing.
Yeah.
Supernatural phenomenon rapidly escalate. Objects come to light, apparitions appear, and people die in gruesome ways. There's haunted mirrors, poltergeists, zombies, all that. And
Even a haunted elevator.
yes, even like an indoor snowstorm and possessed
Oh, right.
furniture. Yes, there's death by metal spikes, and a spirit is throws a teenager into spikes and all kind of stuff. So there's all that kind of weird stuff. Meanwhile, all while the kids are like, doing the Goldilocks thing, getting comfortable in the house, trying to dry off, from
Acting
the
like
water.
everything's fine.
Yes. So it has the great recipe for all the character arcs. So we have Leslie. She's just trying to get laid through all this, pretty much, like during the whole thing.
With a boyfriend that is not interested.
Yes.
I guess that's her boyfriend.
There's Tom, who's dressed like a yuppie. He's a rich boy. There is Janet. She's scared mostly all the time. It's like, you silly woman, there's nothing going on in this house. Just
She does
stop
a good
it.
scream, at least. I'll give her that.
And Rick is last guy material. Spud is the comic relief, and the comic relief dies first. Okay. And then we have Carol, the American. Okay.
Yeah.
So, so that is just the general gist of what's going on in this movie. I'll talk about the very end
Okay.
later,
Sure.
what happens. But let's get into the movie.
Okay.
First of all, in the beginning, like the carnival experience, like they're having fun at the fun fair or whatever.
Yeah. It's just like a if you're from Georgia, it's just a fair, but except it's by the beach, I guess.
Well, it was very chaotic.
There was a lot going on.
These two thugs were harassing this American girl on a tilt-a-whirl.
And I was just like, what? Number one, why is she by herself?
People
Where are her
go to-
friends?
People go to the fair by themselves.
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. She just never. Anyway, the way the whole movie was, like, nothing made sense for the
No.
most part. So I'm just like, where were your friends? And she just, runs off with these
For
British
the situation,
people.
she has to be solo or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay, did you go to carnivals growing up?
Yeah.
You
Sure
did? I did
the
too.
Gwinnett County Fair.
Me too.
Yeah.
You remember when they had like the Native American powwows and stuff like that?
No,
Yeah.
I don't remember that part.
Or maybe it was something separate. Like I would watch like Annie Oakley gun performances and like
Was that like
powwows.
at Stone Mountain or something?
No, it was part of the Gwinnett
that
County
part of the
Fair.
4-H
I
club?
think. But my friend Ambra, I hate you, Ambra. She would like we'll be in the Ferris wheel, like in the little cars, and it has a wheel, and she'd be like turning it like woo, woo.
What did that even do? Turn the thing around as it's going
yes, I'm
around?
like, don't fucking do that. I'm scared as hell.
Oh my god.
And now I will never get on a fair ride ever. Like I don't know what I was thinking. I was younger,
I
but
don't
today,
either. I
like
loved
they
'em.
fold those little things up and pop them out, and people like have traumatic
A
nuts and
pop-up
bolts.
fair. Yeah, just like
Popped-
flying off.
No,
And
never again.
I don't know how we
Never
did it.
again. So the movie is British,
Mm-hmm.
So here's a line. I'm gonna try to do my best British accent. All right, here's the line.
First accent of 2026 for Kypria
Yes,
is British.
and Dana. All right,
Oh,
you're gonna
God.
say, "I've been saving myself for a gorgeous American girl," and then also say, "Tom, have you ever done it on a snooker table?" Okay,
Wait, which am I? Am I the guy
you're
or
gonna
the
do
girl?
both. You're gonna do
Okay.
both lines. You go first.
Okay. I've been saving myself for a gorgeous American girl. What am I doing?
Yeah, try it again. Let's hear it again.
I need to hear the movie
Give
again.
it a go. Give it a go.
Tom, have you ever done it on a snooker table?
It's a little proper, but okay. I've been saving myself for a gorgeous American girl. No,
Wait, that's Aussie.
See?
You always end up
I always
Aussie
did.
for
All right,
some
Tom,
reason.
have you ever done it on a snooker table? No. No.
What the fuck is a snooker table?
I looked it up.
Is that a pool
I
table?
thought it was a pool table, but British.
Uh-huh.
But it's a different type of table. It's longer than a pool table, and it's all red balls. Because remember, there's a scene where all the balls
Yes.
get together and they're red.
Yeah.
So you play with red balls. Mainly.
I thought it was just red because like
The movie.
people died
Like
and
It
it
or
represented
something.
blood or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I thought too.
People
but
died on the
snooker table is a real thing and a
snooker
real
table.
game
Okay.
that no one plays or has.
How did you even play it?
I don't know. I didn't look that much into detail. I wasn't trying to
Well, maybe you should
teach
have
somebody
because
how to
I
play
need
snooker.
to know
I
what the
just looked
fuck
it
is
up and it was
snooker table.
Have you ever done it on a snooker table, Tom? Was that British?
That was better.
Okay,
That was
it's
better.
better.
It wasn't as
No.
Aussie. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
There are some practical effects where there's a man that comes out of a film and gets zipped back up into a camera.
That part was cool. I
I
like
thought
that
that
part.
was well done.
Yeah.
And speaking of special effects, were done by Phil Rasthorn, David Williams, and which has later on worked with Gladiator, The Mummy. You know, so those are pretty good films, and
Yeah.
obviously very, very heavily influenced by Evil Dead and Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, yes,
Yeah, I see it. I see
special
it.
effects.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I can't get over that part. Okay, so in the beginning, when the American girl Carol is getting harassed by these two thug dudes, I guess like their dad or their uncle like is operating the ride or something.
I didn't know they were related at all.
I don't know where I thought I
carny
read that.
worker.
I thought they were related. I don't remember
I
where
thought
I
it was
read.
just the carny.
Whatever. Like they're all in it together. So like some of the guys see that this woman Carol's getting harassed, right? And they go to like try to help her, and they end up dragging her away or rescuing her, and they get in. Was it a Woody wagon or something? It was no. It wasn't a Woody wagon. It was some kind of like Bronco, some kind of SUV. Had a big boat attached to it, and they're just driving it through this fair.
Yeah.
And they go through like a or a haunted house.
With mirrors or
Yeah, with this boat attached to their fucking car.
First of all, you know how long it takes me to hook up something? That just
like, why was that even there
I
on
don't
the
know.
fairgrounds to like jump into?
I feel like
it's not like
maybe,
past the gates in a parking lot far
it's
away.
probably like, you know, where the carny. Is this a bad word? I don't know.
I don't
Where
know.
the
We're
carnies
gonna get
live
canceled
on
for
the
saying
fair,
carny.
and maybe
Yeah.
outside of the perimeter where they have their trailers and their
Yeah.
home and their cars and their stuff. Maybe it was
guess
like
right there.
right there.
But it's like they went through it.
They did
Through
It
a
was like
fun
cartoon.
house with the boat attached. I was like,
Yeah.
there's not even whatever. There's not even room. But they got out, and then all of a sudden, boom, they're on a beach in the boat.
Yeah.
Just don't know where they're going.
No.
No clue. They're just
I don't
letting
know why
the
a car
the-
wasn't a good enough escape. They have to get on a boat too.
Why did you have to get on a boat?
But
too?
I get it. It's all for the reason of the plot, so we can get to this island.
They had no idea where the tide was going to take them. They're just like,
They could
let's
just
get in
start
this
it on
boat.
the island. I don't know why they have to start a fun fair.
I don't either.
Separate from anyway. I don't care.
Whatever.
I wasn't mad at it.
God, when they got to the island finally, they took so long to like get out of the boat and walk across like the beach. I was just like,
What do you mean long?
like I sat there. I was like, why are they still filming this part? They could have cut this
You
out. Like
think
it just
so?
went on, and I was like, I get it. Each person gets out of the boat. They walk from the
Okay.
sand to the foliage. Okay. Each one takes a step. Okay. It was just unnecessary footage, I thought.
And by the way, it's set in a seaside resort in Wales, so this is where it was all filmed. This time warp of a place that was like all these cedering and settering. That is not a word.
Cedering?
I don't know what the fuck.
Scenery.
Scenery and
Okay.
settings.
Not cedar. Okay.
And they even put on clothes from the 50s. There's like closets.
Yeah, they
there.
just went through people's
Yeah.
shit in the rooms. They're just like, well, I guess nobody's here, or they'll come back and we'll apologize for wearing their shit.
They're all just vibing, doing their own things.
Yeah.
They're scared, but like, hey, we're having fun in this place. Why not?
Right.
They get dressed up. They even like go and watch a movie of in a room it's called Fiend Without a Face from 1958.
Yeah, there's like
that
a little
really
movie
good.
theater in the hotel.
Yeah,
I know, it did look good.
I will review.
They had like a whole like it looked like a gym. It kind of looked like a gym prom with the band playing in the beginning.
Yeah, that's
you know
what
I mean?
a gym prom.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. And then or a homecoming, and then they had like a separate little theater for the guests all within the hotel. And they just thought that, oh, the staff, everyone's just somewhere else.
Yeah, they'll be back. They're just Goldilocks it up, just like making themselves comfortable in this establishment because they're trying to warm up from being cold from almost drowning. So they're like,
right, their boat gets holes in it for some reason.
There's a lot of fun scenes in there with low budget effects. So like there's a part where there's a head turning completely around, Exorcist style.
Yeah.
And Janet, the one who's always scared and screaming, she says, "Promise me, you won't turn me, you won't kill me." And we have this discussion.
That's exactly how she said it.
If I saw the first signs of turning, you would do what you have to do,
I
right?
had to. You know how I was traumatized by 28 Days Later.
Yeah, I'm not talking about I'm talking about me.
I'm just saying. I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, anybody. No one's safe.
No one's safe. Like, you wouldn't even wait like until it's too late. Like, as soon as the first...
You can't wait. You can't wait.
No, so you have to do it when I'm still part me.
I would wait until just I saw like you do a little twitch or something. You know what I mean?
But
like,
I'm still like, Dana, it's me.
I'd be like, okay, you stay over there.
That was part of it where, I would kill you, no problem. I think I would have no problem killing anyone that I don't know. I might feel a little ways killing someone I do know, and I would kill any animal, no problem.
We know this about you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would probably wait longer for the dog than I would for you.
Even if I'd known this dog forever, I would easily kill it.
Yeah.
Without any feelings.
It's fine. I would kill you before I kill the dog. It's okay.
Oh my God. Y'all are fucking weird. Animal people. Of course, there's just like this scene that we see they adopted from other films where they had the latex coming through the wall kind of thing, which was famous in the Freddy Krueger, which came before, not after. So
I thought that was a nice touch considering like how Leslie, the little horn dog girl, like she dies at some point and like her zombie makeup looks like paper mache on her face. It's awful. But they did such a good job with the... They did such a good job with like the elevator scene where the hands come out and grab someone.
Yeah.
Out of the wall. I thought that was really good. I also
or they have to come through a mirror or something. Yeah. Like they did that pretty well.
I loved when was it? I don't remember if it was the first time Leslie showed up as a zombie or whatever, or the second time, but she was on this staircase, and I think Janet was there screaming, and because Janet got bit by the little knob at the end of the staircase.
Yeah,
it was a snake. Was it a snake or a duck? I couldn't tell.
It's very
like they made this nice little
Beetlejuice.
glove.
Things are coming to life.
Yeah,
it
was
house.
very Beetlejuice.
You know, like things are like grabbing you and
it
all
was
kind
like,
of stuff.
Give me your hand. This is how it had her hand. It was like
that. And
not even. Actually, it was more like
I can't escape.
And she was like,
I can't.
And then Janet starts coming after her.
You can move. You can easily just move your hand.
I was like, it's like just touching your hand.
Yeah, it's just touching. Yeah.
A+ for the effort, you know.
Yeah, for the acting. The acting. Oh, it's getting me.
Yeah. Yeah. And then my favorite part was at that point when Leslie comes and she gets shot. The way he shot Leslie, like, and there was like, do you remember? Like, there was that hole in her chest, and like wind was blowing out of it.
Exploded. Why not? Why not?
It was very. I was like, it reminded me of like when one of the girls, I don't even remember who. I think it was Carol, the American. She goes to like the guest quarters because she sees a ghost maid or something go out to her little quarters. But when she gets inside, it turns into a blizzard for some reason, even though we're on a tropical island. The effects were nice for how cheap it was.
Yes.
And it looked exactly how much it cost, you know? And so like that, I think they use that same wind machine in her gunshot wound. Yeah. And then he shoots her again and she's like, ah!
Yeah. Sure.
I was like, that you didn't make a peep the first time when the wind was blowing out of you, but then you get shot again and you're just like, woo! Dead.
So it took her the second time to get killed.
Yeah, she had very different reactions to each bullet.
Okay, what was the first time?
The first one was she was kind of quiet. She was kind of quiet. It was just like that little tornado hurricane coming out of her chest. And then the second one, she's and then just still.
Okay.
She just dies instantly.
Can
I was
you
like,
die
that first one didn't get you? It was the second bullet that got you?
That sounds reasonable. A second bullet finally doing you in instead of the first bullet.
You had a whole hurricane coming out of your chest, and that didn't do it the first time?
Well, I guess the head's still alive. The head is still, I think when they did the studies of like when they would behead people, how long the head is still like figuring out what it's, I think it said 10 seconds.
I don't know. She didn't even say much the first time. It was just weird. The second one, she like lost her mind and then just went completely silent and still. It was...
So anyway, like all these teenagers are running through this house through shenanigans. They're scared. They're trying to make the best of it. They can't explain what's going on. So we finally get an explanation. One of the ghosts, I guess if you want to call it, appears.
Yeah.
A woman dressed from, the 1959 little New Year's Eve party,
Yeah.
She says the government conducted, and she has like zombies.
Oh, this is when they went out on, they're like searching the island and they come across that plane crash. Is that what it was? Or was this a different time?
Yeah, whatever.
I'm trying to remember.
We finally get the explanation from one of the ghosts of the island.
Yeah.
She says the government conducted an experiment, sent a plane up on New Year's Eve. When it carried, it doesn't say, what it carried would change the structure of time and matter. The plane crashed on the island. Dead or alive, caught in this half-world, we can't escape forever. So that's the explanation. Mm-hmm. Rick and the American, they get away on a boat, but only for Rick to fall for the help me. It's
Janet comes back.
So that's why. Yeah. So if you saw me and I'm trying to pretend to be Kypria, but I'm not. I'm still a demon. But I'm like, Dana,
I saw you,
Dana,
bitch.
It's really me. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me. So Rick falls for it. He gets out of the boat to try to like come back. It's not her.
It's not.
The hell help me. It's not her. He gets stuck in the quicksand and gets his.
Why is there quicksand all of a sudden on the beach?
Cool, why not? And then his heads get, chainsawed off, which was, Evil Dead homage, sure. Mm-hmm. And the American girl, okay, at least she's going to make it right. No, she gets sucked in the boat and gets like, like when you like sock 'em bop-ems, like, I don't know, she gets sucked in and then she pops up somehow, back into the New Year's party. And her and her friends are stuck on this forever New Year's party dancing to New Year's.
To cry no more.
To cry no more. Mm-hmm. So by the end, it suggests that the experimental aircraft crashed on New Year's Eve in 1959, creating a time-distorted environment, trapping the hotel's original guests, and now ensnaring the teens as well. So anyone who dies becomes part of the endless New Year's Eve party.
Sounds fun, like a good purgatory to me. I don't know.
Sure. Mm-hmm. So that's the movie. For me, I liked it. It made no fucking sense. No. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like, okay, there's a certain set of rules for vampires that even though it's fictional shit, there's like rules that you abide by as far as how paranormal things are supposed to act. But there was none of that. No. There was ghosts, and then there was things getting sucked in there.
Zombies.
And it made no sense that the carny was tracking and came back to the island.
Like they somehow found them. The guys from the carnival tracked them down.
They somehow tracked them down to further harass the girl that them and the carny. It didn't make any sense. It was very like, I didn't care. I didn't care that it didn't make any sense. The beginning was like it's like when you have a nightmare or a dream and the scenes move from one thing to the next and they don't make sense. Mm-hmm. And that's what this movie felt. But I wasn't mad at it because despite what Dana shared as far as the director, I thought the music and score worked great. And even the sound editing, there was a part where, one of the, I think Tom, like he's like laying there, he's like talking normal, and all of a sudden his voice turns demonic. Mm-hmm. I thought it was very good with the sound, with the sound editing and with that.
That's a nice touch.
So I wasn't mad at the movie at all.
Yeah.
But also, when movies have age to them, they get more of a liking because like you get nostalgic for the era. So like, say something comes out now and I hate it, and I watch it 20 years later, then I'm gonna like it more just because it's from the past. So I don't know. I was not mad at anything. I enjoyed it, and it didn't make any fucking sense, but I didn't care.
No.
So
for low budget, that's what I expect. You know? I don't
very
know.
Beetlejuice, very I liked it.
Yeah,
I liked it. What about you?
Like I said, I really like the music. Cry No More. Love that style of music. Wish they were still around, or at least
They're
made more
still-
music. You know,
You can go down to the pub in England and check them out.
which pub?
The Brickle Brackle pub. No, wait, which is it?
called?
No, it's not
you
called
just
that.
Was
it's
it
called
the ham something? Tim Bam something? Oh, I saw it when you showed me.
I think I deleted it.
You deleted
No, I
it?
didn't. The Brickle Brackle pub?
The
The Brickle Brackle pub. No, it's not the Brickle Brackle pub.
It starts with a T, I think.
It is
Tim Bam, Twin Bam. What is it called? Twickenham.
Twickenham.
Yeah.
The Twickenham pub
Okay.
in England.
And Royal Albert Hall.
So yeah, it was very interesting. They've had all these albums that you can only find them on the website Bandcamp if you're interested.
I am actually.
Yeah. So sure.
I loved like the cheesy special effects. I liked how it just like kind of toggled between like shitty and good. Like I was saying, like Leslie and the lady who was at the end, like one of the old ghost ladies from like the dance. They had the same shitty like paper mache face makeup, you know.
Yeah.
And but then I thought the elevator one with the stretchy hands grabbing Janet, I thought that was pretty good for the time and the budget. So it's like they toggled between like shitty and decent. So I like that. Let's see. What did I have on here? I agree with Preston Barta of the Denton Record Chronicle that Bloody New Year could perhaps be the best described as an episode of Scooby-Doo that is sent through the filter of The Shining and Evil Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Vibes for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what I put too. I put Shining Beetlejuice vibes. And Evil Dead homage and Freddy Krueger special effects.
Yeah.
So
I thought Carol, the American actor, I thought she especially sucked.
What?
I don't just her facial expressions when they were supposed to be scared was very lacking. She was just kind of like very neutral face.
Well, maybe
very neutral face.
We always talk about like when we see things in the news or things that happen. If that were me, I would have rescued that whole family. If that were me in the Civil War, I would have stood up to like we always say.
But you had a job.
No, but
you're getting paid.
I know,
to make
but we
the face.
always say what we would do and how we react if we were in the situations. But maybe everything was happening so fast that you just can't even process what's going on, and so you're just like,
maybe she was like, "Wow, this movie is moving really fast, and it's so shitty.
No,
I don't even
like
know where to
all
look
this
at
shit
the
is
camera."
happening. All this shit is happening. I don't know. Maybe like,
don't know.
do you know how many times I told you this before? How many weddings I've been in, and people are like, "Where is the fucking emotion on your face?" It's like, I'm very happy. It's like, well,
but you're not getting paid to have emotion. Like this woman is a paid actress.
No, the point is you act how you act in real life. When I'm at weddings, I'm not crying and I'm not being hysterical because that's me.
Yeah.
So if maybe that's me in that movie, that's just how I'll be. Like whatever. And plus, she has. It never fails.
Just purposely bad.
Yeah, and like one of the guys who's like trying to hit on her during all this, like she's just like, kind of weird about that. Yeah. So I think she would be like me, blasé. If Daria was in a horror movie, would she be like this? Probably.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Yeah, but they had the arcs. They had the girl who was screaming and hysterical.
She was very good. Like she
played that
earned
role.
her paycheck.
Yeah.
With the scream. The
Right,
other one,
she
she was
just
just kind of like, "What do I do? Where do I look? Am I scared now? What am I?"
No,
I don't know.
no.
Like when she was in the
thought she was
blizzard,
fine.
during like the blizzard in the the help quarters house or
Yeah.
whatever, it was very like, look how dead my face is. I mean, I know I have resting bitch face anyway, but like it's like as if I did it.
So
I would do a
oxymoron,
horrible
You
job.
have a resting bitch face.
Yeah, it's like if I did it, it's like it was horrible. Anyway,
So
I
maybe-
doubt she had. I didn't look at her career afterwards.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. Maybe she was you
probably
in the
not
movie.
one.
Maybe she was channeling the Danas out there.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't care. I thought the acting was fine. All the actors did a fine job for what they're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It moved from scene to scene, very chaotic, like a crazy dream. Mm-hmm. It didn't make
fever dream.
fever dream. And sure, time warp, and this is what happens. Doesn't make sense. Whatever. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Do you have any reviews?
1 out of 10 from Lord Zed on IMDb. Says, here comes a series of stupid events starting with what the hell, why wasn't there any dialogue for the first 10 minutes of the movie?
And I know.
I mean, I felt Charlie Chaplin or Buster Keaton was going to waddle by. Second, Why were those two thugs trying to kill them? I mean, what the hell did these kids do to deserve being attacked by a mindless brutes? And why did the carnival workers side with them? They were paying customers. Next, what time warp? There was no bloody time warp. Time warp means they would either be really young, really old, or evolve into futuristic monsters. I didn't know that's the rules of time warp.
I didn't either.
But like the only example I have is like Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh no, yeah, that's
So
what I was
I
gonna
don't,
say.
and I don't get that either. But that wasn't the case. A tablecloth becomes a monster, an elevator becomes a monster, and the dead become monsters. Next question. How the hell did the creeps from the carnival find them on the island? The boat sank. How could they have found a sunk boat and thousands of miles of ocean? Really? Do the writers think of that? Lastly, bad ending. The last survivor gets on the long boat that brought them to the island and escaped. Then the other shoe drops in an unknown force, pulls her through the bottom of the boat, kills her, and sticks her in a mirror. And now she has to watch her friends at the New Year's party while she's stuck in the mirror. It's garbage, and I will give it a lump of coal.
Ooh.
Help. 10 people found this helpful.
Ooh, okay. That was serious.
Yeah.
I'm not. I get it.
I get it, but I didn't care. I thought it was a good vibe.
Yeah.
It didn't have to make sense for me.
No. I have a couple of half-star reviews from Letterboxd.
Not even one?
They allow half. I don't know why.
Oh,
but
wow.
They do. This one, these are all recent too, which is funny because I guess it was New Year's and people were watching it. Half star by Cyrus16. Okay. Fuck TS, whatever that means. I'm never going to watch a British slasher movie ever again. My fever dreams are more explainable than this. LOL. Another half star was by Schlockmaster. Couldn't finish. A true assault on the eyes and ears.
Oh.
Do you want to do yours? I have one more half star.
Go ahead and do all yours.
Okay. One more half star by Real Film Critic. Killer poster, terrible movie. Way too much B-reel. I agree. To set up absolutely nothing. Like I was saying, they take forever to get out of the boat. Anyway, the start of the film leaves you excited to see the main characters get some comeuppance, but the pacing is all over the place. Jump scares here, and there might wake you up after you snooze through 10 minutes of island exploring, but you'll quickly fall back asleep. Some interesting surprise effects might interest the diehard 80s horror fan. Otherwise, don't waste your time.
Oh. All right, so I found a 3 out of 10, and this one made some interesting points that I agree with. Okay. It's by Trash Gang on IMDb. Ma'am, this one is a must-see to believe. First, this. I search YouTube on a regular basis to find some old school horrors, and then I will search the web to locate them. Okay, thanks for telling me your process.
Okay.
As noted on the issue, it was possible to track it down, but it isn't that cheap anyway. Redemption had it on DVD, but it's now an op. I don't know what that means. So VHS was the way to catch it. I found a version with the pop-up VHS box, just like the limited Blu-ray edition on Jennifer's Body. It wasn't easy to find it without damage, but it arrived here from the UK in perfect condition.
Wow, he bought it just to watch it.
I bought Possession just to watch it because I couldn't find it anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's from 1980, whatever.
Oh yeah, I bought one too for the last anthology that we didn't get to
couldn't
do,
find
and then
it.
I had to return it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the quality of the tape is excellent for it. He really goes into
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Excellent for a VHS from the 80s. It's just like it's never been watched, and that's what happened to this turkey. Oh, there are funny moments in it, but for a flick from the 80s, no titties are shown. Let's even say no underwear is even shown. That is very true. Every single fucking 80 horror flick, there has to be some girl getting violated, showing her tits just for the hell of it.
That's true.
And this movie did not have it.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
See, it can be done.
It can be done.
80s directors.
Now that not that it has to be shown, but it is stated that almost all flicks from that era have some nudity. Yes. May at the fall of the slashers, and even made a period when all public holidays have their horror edition. Remember All Fool's Day, Silent Night, Mother's Day. It had to be good to be remembered. But it is remembered, but in a bad way. Oh, sure, the makers of the flick were addicted to the genre and have been putting every effort in it to make it a great flick, but they failed. First of all, the storyline isn't original anymore. Again, being on an abandoned island where bad things are happening. But this time, it isn't a killer on the loose. This time, it is a haunted house. Scary, isn't it? The movie starts off pretty well with the girl disappearing into a mirror, but then it falls apart. We are watching some scene at a fair, but here things go wrong for the youth, but also for the movie. It takes too long, and it is childish. The bad people aren't believable, and if I ever come in front of them, I wouldn't run away. Anyway, when they arrive on the island, they hide in a hotel. From there on, there is one thing on your mind. They try to make an Evil Dead replica. You see a normal face, she turns away. Her voice changes, and then she's possessed, and her face is changed in a terrible way. And by that, I mean the makeup. Man, it's just like she woke up from a hangover, vomit all over her face. You must see it to believe it. Sure, this was low budget and all the way. The only thing worth noticing is the turning of the head. But ghosts appear with a fade in and disappear with a fade out. Jesus, it's the 80s, not Nosferatu. The blood never flows, only in the beginning when one of the bad guys is hit by the feet of an elephant or of a merry-go-round. Yeah, so the only blood they have is a bad guy gets hit by the elephant on a little merry-go-round. Okay,
I don't remember that part.
I don't remember.
There's so much chaos going
Yeah, but it was
on.
like a little children's ride.
Glad he noted that.
At the end of the day, it was one to watch, and all influence are in it. Evil Dead for the most part. Exorcist, Friday the 13th, The Life of the Boat on the end, but still it failed to give us the creeps. It sure is watchable, but watch it for the effects. Bloody New Year? Nah. Cold Turkey? Yeah. Zero found this helpful. But I found that helpful.
Like, how could you call it Bloody New Year? There was the minimal amount of blood.
We've seen misleading trailers, which
Titles.
if you don't, like for example, our lovely Lady Gaga, Joker 2, they did not advertise that for people to come in with what they needed to expect from the movie.
Yeah, I still haven't seen
Exactly.
it. I'm scared.
Movie we both just watched with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah. Shit.
I forgot what it's called.
It's like time after
One good time after the other or something like that. I don't know.
something after the whatever.
But the point is, when you see the trailer, it portrays it as this romp, or it's a mixed child with a cringy millennial appearance. That's not what the movie is.
No. No.
If you don't advertise the movie how it's gonna be, you're gonna get it even
give them a hint.
You're gonna give them an even worse rating.
Yeah.
People coming here to expect blood from the poster.
Yeah.
It's called Bloody New Year.
There's
barely
a whole
any blood.
skull face. We didn't see.
Yeah.
Never saw that.
We
skull.
never saw that skull in the movie.
No.
Yeah.
Everybody had their skin. It was messed up, but
Yes.
there was no skeleton.
So that's Bloody New Year in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yeah. What you got?
All right. I got 1 5-star, still from Letterbox, by Jordan. You know what? This movie does so many genuinely. Okay, the way that they typed is weird. All right, you know what? This movie does so many genuinely unique, off-kilter, disturbing, and creative ideas that
He needs a little paper clip when you do a paper. Like, let me help you with that.
The little character.
It was
like, this sounds like a run-on
this
sentence.
sounds like
Or your grammar is fucked.
but yeah.
Disturbing and creative ideas that it becomes something so special. This has the feeling of a Lost Goosebumps episode that someone would make a creepy pasta about. It's so jarringly edited, acted, written, nothing about it makes sense. Yet it does so much, and the little choices at these mind-boggling moments make me admire it. Happy New Year, y'all.
Happy
people
New
like
Year.
that.
Happy New Year.
Thanks, Jordan. He watched
Happy
it on
New Year.
January 1st.
Yeah, I watched it. I don't know when I watched it.
don't
But
either
we're
now.
finally, of course, we want to get this. I'm gonna get out on New Year's Day, but we take our time. It's still the New Year. It's still January, and we're still,
We're still doing it, okay?
We're still doing
Just
it.
be happy we're still here.
Yeah, I know, right? We're horrible, whatever. But
Everyone's like,
we're
"We don't
trying
care."
our best. And speaking of, oh wait, is there anything else you want to say about this movie before I move on to?
No.
All right, 2 announcements.
Okay.
We're wearing our We're wearing our. All right, as you can see, we have our T-shirts here. We
Anthology.
are Anthology. Woo woo. We're gonna be at the 3rd annual Anthology Film Festival.com. Look it up, and also be
In Atlanta.
In Atlanta to support our wonderful Tashina Southard. She is putting on this festival, and I'm going to be discussing my man, who you call
Raccoon Man.
Raccoon Man. So does Raphael, Rod Serling. I'm going to be discussing a few of his selections from the Night Gallery, his 1970 series. So please come for that.
It's January 17th, Saturday at 8 p.m.
No, it's not.
No? It's Saturday, January 24th at 8 p.m. She will be showcasing her man, and I will be there to clap.
And clap, and she'll be the mic girl.
Because I don't want to take this from her, and and I just want to watch this time.
Go to anthologyfilmfestival.com or Instagram. It's on Instagram as well. And use the promo code Hussies, letter sensitive, so it's capital letters, capital letters, Hussies, for 50% off. So I hope to see y'all there, and that's what's going to be our next thing.
Come harass her.
Yeah, come harass her.
Make fun of her man.
Yeah, sure, whatever. He's the best. He's the GOAT.
He is. He's fine.
Yes.
He's from Binghamton.
Yeah, come hang out with the Hussies afterwards. We'll be there for the day. I believe that screenings start at 10 a.m.
Yeah, it's like an all-day thing.
Our event is at 8 p.m.
But yeah, come see some obscure independent horror films in Atlanta from all over the world.
All right.
And she was like, and you're just like, woo! What do I do? Where do I look? Am I scared now? What am I? And then the second one, she's, and then just still. Was
It's
it
called,
the ham something? Tim Bam something?
Argentinian sweet with couscous. The Brickle Brackle Pub.
And I use goat cheese.
The Brickle Brackle Pub.
Adds a lot of flavor.
No, it's not the Brickle Brackle Pub.
Tim Bam, Twin Bam. What is it called? Twickenham.
Twickenham.
Yeah.
The Twickenham Pub. Could they find a sunk?
Sorry, dog's barking. Sorry. It was very like. Look how dead my face is. I mean, I know I have resting face anyway, but.